Laura Ingalls Wilder said, "Home is the nicest word there is," and we couldn't agree more. But you have to admit, some homes are more spectacular and incredible than others. Probably because the owners are rich people with a ton of money to splurge on mansions, or because they're owned by people who, for some reason, want to live like Frodo Baggins. Today we've compiled a list of the top 10 incredible houses you'd be lucky to see even once in your life. Before we start going through this list that might make you start considering robbing a bank, remember to subscribe to Hyped Trending if you haven't already joined the crew. The Mirage Villa on Tino's. What's your roof made of? I bet it's not an infinity pool. Whoever came up with this idea clearly takes their privacy very seriously. Coy's Associated Architects did, by the way. This spectacular house, also known as the Mirage House, is the perfect integration of nature and modern-day architecture. Most of it is embedded into the island landscape, making it incredibly difficult to detect. That's probably where it gets its name. The one-story property covers 198 square meters. It boasts of a mostly outdoor living room that also doubles as a porch. It has 3 bedrooms and 1 kitchen. And the majority of the materials used in constructing this beauty, including stone, which, by the way, is a very commonly used and easily available building material on Cycladic islands like Tino's, were not chosen just because of their availability. The decision to use these materials, especially on the exterior of the house, was made in order to help the property blend into the landscape. This is also why the pool was built to look like it extends into the ocean. Did we mention that it gives you an incredible view of the Aegean Sea? All in all, if you're an antisocial rich person who loves the sea and values your privacy, or you're being chased by the mafia and wish to stay hidden, this is definitely the house for you. It's not said to be a disappearing house for nothing. St. Moritz Resort Ice Palace. Now, this is a perfect example of never judge a book by its cover. After seeing the exterior of stone and glass, which is impressive in itself because, come on, 35 feet windows overlooking a snow mountain is divine. You should brace yourself for the impact before stepping into this house. The inside of the most expensive house in Switzerland and the 10th most expensive house in the world has most of its glory tucked away on the subterranean levels of this property. It was last sold for $185 million, and trust me, it's worth every penny. This house puts the L in luxurious. It boasts of a mink-covered wall and 24-karat golden walls. Yeah, you heard that right. And different rare stones like zebra-striped marble are used in each of the bathrooms of the 5 ensuite rooms. Our personal favorite, however, is the master's bedroom, which, by the way, is located above the wine cellar. Oh, we will discuss its white Scandinavian fox fur floor covering and the $1.8 million sculpture located just outside its windows. But for now, let's talk about the bathroom that's made of onyx and gold. This house features a library and an office that you'll find only if you know your way around. It also contains a cinema, a ski lodge, a Himalayan salt chamber, and an underground lake illuminated by Swarovski crystal lights. Okay, that's it. You get the gun, we'll get the black masks. We are robbing a bank. Antilia. Did someone say an incredibly rich Asian businessman? Because I could swear I heard Mukesh Ambani. This incredible house is owned by the richest man in Asia, you guessed it, Mukesh Ambani. Said to cost over $1 billion, this house is the 2nd most expensive house in the world, coming in at a close second behind the Buckingham Palace. This breathtaking 27-story skyscraper is located on Altamont Road, the most expensive street in Mumbai, and the 10th most expensive street in the world, because where else would the most expensive house be located? Covering over 400,000 square feet, it was named after the mythological island Antilla. We can see why living there would be like living in a fairy tale. This house features 3 swimming pools, a ballroom, a personal fitness room, a spa, a temple, an 80-seater cinema, a garden, and a helipad because land travel's for the poor. We're kidding, but seriously, it does have a helipad. Forget about the helipad for a moment. It has an ice chamber, an ice cream parlor, and an entire floor dedicated to parking his 168 vehicles. And when you have so many cars, you need your own mechanic station. And did we mention that no 2 floors are alike in terms of interior decor or themes? Hobbit House. You don't exactly have to be super wealthy to own an incredible house. Sometimes all you need is a spouse that shares your enthusiasm for living like Frodo Baggins and is good at construction. According to the owner, Simon Dale, most people say this house looks like something out of a romantic, magical fairy tale, and they aren't far from the truth. This highly economic house was built, and we mean literally built, by Simon and Jasmine Dale. It cost between £2,000 to £3,000 and was built using naturally available materials like wood, sand, clay, stone, mud, and straw bales, and it took 2 months to build. The house is located in Pembrokeshire, Wales. The house is surrounded by Jasmine Dale's greenhouse, where she grows their food, and Simon Dale's workshop, where he chops wood and does all sorts. There's also a shed where firewood is stored to keep them warm during winter. The couple always wanted to live in the countryside, and they managed to create a modern-day version of the abode of the mythical creatures in Tolkien's novels to do so. The only difference is, this one's powered by solar panels. Casa Brute. Okay, what is with rich people and swimming pool roofs? Is this a trend that I didn't get notified about because I am broke? Are you acrophobic? If you are, then Casa Brute is not the place for you. It's not only built into a cliff, talk about living on the edge, but it has glass walls providing a view that cascades for more than 5,000 feet. This design was inspired by Villa Malaparte, located in Capri, Italy. This wonder is located on a Lebanese cliff top and cost $2.5 million. It was constructed according to the rules of brutalist architecture. That explains the usage of mostly wood, concrete, and glass in its construction. It was constructed with the goal of breaking the internet, and they say I'm over the top. An entanglement meme would have done the same effect. The reinforced glass swimming pool allows light into the house, casting beautiful shadows. The building covers 2,906 square feet and features a master bedroom, some guest bedrooms, and a garage with a 3-car holding capacity. If you ever go to the Casa Brute, to get to the front door, all you have to do is descend the 50-step staircase directly beside the pool. Did we tell you the living room has a glass wall too? Because one completely transparent roof pool apparently isn't enough. Just in case you're being chased by the mafia and the Mirage House is occupied, this is the place to run to. Opus Mansion, Beverly Hills. If the gods lived among us, they'd probably live in Opus. This house is the ultimate party house. So if you're looking to throw a bomb house party and show off to all your guests, then you should consider purchasing the Opus Mansion from the buyer who purchased it in 2019 for an unknown price. What we do know, however, is that it was put on the market for $100 million in 2017. Let's start from the entrance. It has solid gold gates. You sure this isn't Olympus on Earth? Opus Mansion is popular for its gold finishing and theme. Trust me, this house features a lot of gold in terms of design and even drinks. Its backyard offers an amazing view of Beverly Hills. It features 7 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, a wonderful kitchen, ceiling flat screens that rotate 360 degrees, a beauty salon, an infinity pool, a cinema, a wellness center, and a wine cellar. Now for the cherry on top. This house, because it's fit for a king, comes with a garage that has the capacity to park 10 cars. But that's not the amazing part. This beauty purchase deal comes with a gold Lamborghini Aventador and a gold Rolls-Royce Dawn. It also features a champagne vault containing gold Cristal champagne worth $100,000. How do rich people serve their champagne? Why, from a gold Cristal champagne shooting gun, of course. The floating Seahorse house. What do you wake up to every morning? Because I wake up to my neighbor screaming at her son to take his pants off his head and get ready for school. If you're a millionaire with money to splurge on housing, you can wake up to a beautiful underwater view of a coral reef or other beautiful sea creatures. Who needs land when you can purchase a floating sea house and live underwater, right? This boathouse that has been declared a villa is a 3-level, motorless boathouse with 2 above sea level and 1 underwater. It's located in Dubai. The undersea level features 2 ensuite bedrooms with a perfect view of the ocean. On the 2nd level, there's a kitchen, a living area, and an inbuilt hammock in the outdoor lounge area. Since rich people like glass-bottom water tanks to be atop their building, the highest level on this house features a glass-bottom jacuzzi and has an area that can be converted into a makeshift outdoor bedroom for you to sleep under the stars. Now, who said boats couldn't be villas? R-Cup floating house. The only thing fancier than a yacht house that uses hydraulic pillars to make it as stable as a house on land is a yacht house that has hydraulic pillars and customized furniture from Brazil that runs strictly on solar power. You guessed it, we're talking about the R-Cup. The R-Cup has 4,350 square feet of living space, private balconies, and 4 ensuite bedrooms that feature floor-to-ceiling windows to give you an amazing view. And if you have a lot of clothes, the closet's got you covered. It also has a state-of-the-art kitchen, complete with a wine cooler, because what's dinner without some expensive wine? That's probably older than your grandparents. This awesome living space also has provision for a captain and his crew, obviously. The R-Cup is self-sufficient. The lights and all appliances are powered by the 119 solar panels on the roof. Even the barbecue grill runs on solar power. The great news is you never have to stop for a refill. The Flintstone House. What was your favorite cartoon growing up? If it was the Flintstones, then it might interest you to know that a real Flintstones house exists. It's located in California and was purchased by Florence Fang for $2.8 million. It turns out the architect was inspired by the Blue Mosque in Turkey, but somehow that turned out to be a house straight out of bedrock. The house features 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, one of which actually has a stone bath and shower, a conversation pit with brightly colored orange furniture, and a lot of artworks added by the owner. Outside, there's a garden and sculptures of dinosaurs, the Flintstones, aliens, and more. Great house, right? Well, her neighbors don't agree. They wrote a petition calling the house a misfit and an eyesore, but Mrs. Florence is not giving up her house without a fight. 924 Bel Air Road. It turns out when you're super rich, you can't be bothered with car shopping, so you just purchase a combo package that comes with $30 million worth of luxury vehicles, about 135 art installations, and 2 fully stocked wine cellars. There are more to combo packages than a McDonald's sandwich, 2 sides, and a drink. The houses feature 8 dining sections, a stainless steel staircase because concrete and wood stairs aren't luxurious enough, an 85-foot infinity swimming pool, 6 bars, an 18-foot theater screen that pops out of the ground outdoors, a 24 by 7-foot indoor television, a hair salon, and a spa. And wait, there's more! This 8th wonder of the world has 4 levels, and the first is dedicated to gaming. It has the most expensive ping pong, pool, and foosball tables in the world. It also has an in-house candy shop, a cinema, a bowling alley, a state-of-the-art kitchen, and an amazing office on the top floor with a great view. We don't quite understand why the house has a helicopter that is illegal to fly, but it has that too. Which of these houses do you think is the most incredible? Have you ever seen a house more ridiculous than these? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Hype Trending and turn on those notifications for more internet goodness. Till next time, yabba dabba doo!